Alright, let's talk about a race that's about to blow up in the most exciting way possible. The 2026 Tour de France Femmes is shaping up to be a masterclass in chaos, drama, and pure athletic brilliance. But here's the thing, Stage 8 isn't just another day in the saddle. It's a battlefield where legends are made, and maybe a few careers are quietly buried. Let me break this down for you. First, the race itself. We're talking about a 9-day gauntlet that's become the crown jewel of women's cycling. It's not just a race, it's a cultural moment. The 2026 edition? It's got everything: time trials, a summit finish on Mont Ventoux, which, by the way, is the kind of climb that makes grown men cry, and a final stage in Nice that's basically a sprinter's playground. But here's what's fascinating, this isn't just about who's fastest. It's about who's mentally tougher, who can outsmart their rivals, and who can survive the psychological warfare of 9 days of racing. Now, let's zoom in on Stage 8. Sisteron to Nice. Sounds simple, right? But no. This is the kind of stage where the peloton goes from a calm sea to a hurricane in the space of 10 kilometers. The final 10 kilometers? A small climb followed by a 450-meter ramp at 13%, a ramp so steep it's like climbing a wall. And here's the kicker, positioning matters more than raw power. If you're not in the right spot, you're toast. This isn't just a sprint, it's a tactical chess match. And the players? Let's talk about them. Demi Vollering. The name alone makes fans go wild. She's been chasing that yellow jersey like it's the holy grail. But here's the catch, Vollering isn't a climber. She's a time trialist, a sprinter, a master of the margins. But this stage? It's a gamble. If she's not in the right group, she's going to be left in the dust. And then there's Katarzyna Niewiadoma, the 2024 winner. She's the mountain queen, the rider who can make you feel like a beginner on a downhill. But can she handle the sprint? That's the question. And don't forget Lorena Wiebes, the sprint queen. She's not a climber, but she's the kind of rider who can make you forget about the climb if she's in the front. It's like having a lion in a room full of gazelles, everyone knows who's the predator, but no one knows exactly when they'll strike. But here's what I find absolutely fascinating, the dynamics between these riders. Vollering and Niewiadoma have been in a dance for years. One is the aggressor, the other the defender. But in this stage, the roles could flip. Imagine Niewiadoma attacking on that 13% ramp, leaving Vollering scrambling to catch up. Or Vollering, in a moment of brilliance, launching a solo attack that splits the peloton. Either way, this stage is a microcosm of the entire race, chaos, strategy, and the relentless pursuit of victory. And let's not forget the underdogs. Côte, Pieterse, even Marlen Reusser. These riders aren't just names on a list, they're stories waiting to unfold. Côte, for example, has the kind of sprint that makes you wonder why she's not already a legend. Pieterse? She's the kind of rider who thrives in the chaos, making her a wildcard in every stage. And Reusser? She's the Swiss machine, the rider who can outthink anyone on a time trial. But in a stage like this, even she has to be careful. One wrong move, and she's out. So, what does this all mean? Well, it means that Stage 8 is a stage where anything can happen. It's not just about who's the strongest, it's about who's the smartest. And that's what makes this race so damn exciting. Every rider is a puzzle piece, and the race is the picture they're trying to complete. But the final image? That's the real mystery. Will Vollering finally wear yellow? Will Niewiadoma defend her title? Or will someone unexpected rise from the chaos and take the crown? One thing's for sure, the 2026 Tour de France Femmes is going to be remembered for years to come. Whether it's the drama of the GC battles, the heart-pounding sprints, or the sheer audacity of the riders, this race has everything. And if you're not watching, you're missing out on something truly special. So, what do you think? Who's going to win the yellow jersey? Who's going to make history? Let me know in the comments, because this is just the beginning.